watered down Snapple crap instead of just
The
getting
whole
water.
fucking afternoon going through my whole car looking at my television.
$2.50 for the
I'm with CDC, so maybe I get a speaker badge. And he's like, I'm not giving you a speaker badge. We've had so many CDC speaker badges handed out all day.
Is that 18 of you here?
Who was that? Is that
Is that like the most in one spot at any one time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Has to
The
be.
guy's like, I've already been in an argument with a CDC member about this.
According to White Trash, someone who knows us was getting speaker badges in CDC's name, but... Well, I mean, that's pretty much, that's what we say every year. It's just that it's always loose, and they're like, oh, he's allowed to.
Right. This is private CDC tape?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's the real con. I can be on that.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, this will be a 3-hour edited tape.
Yeah.
We only sell
Law enforcement.
we only sell to friends that have $50.
Are you the guy that bullied the Asian dude who got so mad at me?
He was. What did you say? Am I the guy that what?
Did you? Because he said, I said, well, I'm in CDC. I said, maybe
Oh
maybe I'm
my.
supposed to have a speaker badge. And he's like, I am not giving you a speaker badge. He did the same thing. I am not giving you one. I've been in arguments with CDC people.
He did the same thing to me, and I was like,
All right.
listen, give me a speaker badge.
We weren't supposed to.
Alright.
That's why it costs $20 a roll.
Alright. Just make sure not to turn on anything else in this room.
It's only $450.
I want to see the unveiling of this. Of course, it doesn't.
Focus!
Sweet Jesus. That's going to be beautiful.
Focus! That's fine, Chuck. That's a fine rate to spin.
Alright, yeah, it's not too bad. But it's also very small here, so.
Oh yeah!
Wow, that's a big. That's regal.
That is very cool.
You go here.
seen this?
Where?
Is the anti-CDC pamphlet I found at the plant? Yes.
It was very. There were parts of it that revealed that it was. So what you're saying is it's real.
That straight up.
No, you're saying it's fake. I'm confused now.
No, I mean it's really real, but we planted it. See that?
Great.
We released it. Everyone thinks it's real, but it isn't.
Okay.
Does that require a key?
Yes.
It requires a key. We have a fucking control module that needs a key.
In this crowd, I think so.
That's great.
Okay, so this be 50% brightness.
Oh.
This is 100.
Jesus, Chuck.
What else does it do? Anything else?
This is also only plugged into 110. They can be plugged into 220 and be even brighter.
You know, years of evolution have told me that when I see something like that, go in the opposite direction as fast as you possibly can.
Our reasons for having to be stealthy are the same reasons why Microsoft has SMS, their competing product be stealthy. You ask, if anyone asks you why does BO2K hide itself, you ask them, why does Microsoft SMS hide itself? We're doing it the same reason why Carbon Copy does it, why Microsoft does it. It's just because it gets it out of the way.
Does anyone have more specific questions of what should I say when the media asks this? Does anyone have any particular concerns?
Talk to Dildog.
Yeah, but does anyone have any burning questions in their head though that they're worried about?
Do we have a generic quick soundbite we can give them? Something like 10 or 15 seconds.
What?
Sorry.
That should have been the tagline, not show some control. Fuck the public.
I think they can find many soundbites. Like, we're all pithy.
So
Just don't say fuck the public. That's
What they're saying about well, you'll be fine as long as you don't, you make sure that you never ever execute, somebody sends you something. That would be akin to Ford in the 1970s telling pin owners, you'll be fine as long as you make sure nobody rear ends you ever. It's the same mentality.
Let's see, then people kept asking me,
So, what is the real problem with Back Orifice?
huh?
Exactly. That's like, well, a lot of people reiterate something else.
The real problem with back orifice is lack of distribution.
You know, if people ask about it, first we should say that one of the features of BO2K is that we crossed it with the Tamagotchi and built a sort of AI. So you know, initially it's shy, but it's how you raise it that determines its behavior. You know, if you use it, if you raise it well, then yeah, like it'll optimize people's hard drive, it'll be great. But if you make it badly,
anger people and destroy things, it will become bitter and enraged.
Exactly. And I really think that's exactly what we should do.
They're charging $1,000 for it, and we're giving it away for free. So if they can paint the kettle black, they're gonna do it.
Okay, is there anything else we need to cover in terms of Crest, whether it's messages or any, so we know about.
I think we need to repeatedly state that we are both the Mac Daddy and the Daddy Mac of the hacker community.
Tomorrow we want to take any lengthy television interviews back here to the S Suite of the Elite. And in order so that we don't have conflicts, Laird is going to manage the scheduling. He's the pimp.
You're a brave man. I think it's important that we use as much time as possible. Because Jeff was giving us guff, so I think
we
just
should really.
to
If
show
he's
him
giving
his
us
boss.
shit, we should run over at least.
Oh
an hour.
yeah, well he was like, well, how long do you think it'll take? Do you think it'll take an hour and a half? I'm like, maybe it might take 6 hours. We don't know.
We should keep it reasonably.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we don't want people to get bored and leave, but I don't really think that's a danger. I don't think we've ever run into
We got
that.
more than enough material.
I mean, people may leave because they get frightened. Like, what was like, you stay around for CDC? No, I'm leaving before these lunatics start shooting.
Are we going to intentionally run over? And if so, how long are we?
I don't think we should intentionally run over, but I think basically we should not feel any constraints about time. We shouldn't feel rushed.
Why don't we do it this way? Why don't we discuss what the elements of the show are and then try to order them?
Security. We need to have, in case the silly string thing, I think we've reached a point where if someone approaches us, I'm saying that if someone is running towards you with an object, I'm going to tackle them and hurt them.
Slam the door. It's going to be black. There's going to be 5 minutes.
Hang on. First of all, we're not going to be able to slam the doors. This room is going to be so fucking full that there's going to be people. Look at how full the rooms were today. And there's going to be twice as many
So
people
even if we
tomorrow.
don't get to slam the doors, the lights will go anyway.
If someone needs to be removed from the room, then
AJ
they
will
be
do
removed
that.
from the room.
AJ will do that.
Or Dan, or
I'm
one
sure
of his
Brett
friends.
will do that. Dan's friends, Brett will do. Oh, Brett's going to be at the turntables.
Glenn.
Dan's friends. I don't know who Dan's friends are.
Some spot even.
Someone will do it. I mean, we're not. I don't think we're lacking in people.
Yeah,
to
it's
make us
not.
wrong.
Exactly. It's not like
But
we
I
don't
think
make it.
I think
They don't have
if we have the people standing there,
No, but
no one's
we're
going
not
to try
talking
and pull
about
anything.
Nobody's going to. I'm not worried about my actual physical security.
I think all the people. I
If
think
someone
all the people
throws
who
a pie
are.
at someone, we can't suddenly get all pissed off and then start a fight.
If someone pulled something like that and we didn't show a sense of humor about it, it would make it so much less fun for everybody.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it would make us look. It would make.
Okay,
us really
what this boils down to is proper threat assessment. If what we're going to have is muscle, they have to be able to tell if people are coming up to hurt us or because they want to be part of the show.
Bottom line, we know the people who are going to be the security guards. We know we need to tell them what they need to do. Is there any more issues?
Okay, so that's security.
Who are we going to deputize to handle the security people? Is that going to be Dan's thing?
What, Veggie? Why don't you handle deputies
Okay, I can do that.
and make sure they know the difference between smackdown and polite but firm.
We run down through the middle, from the back of the room.
I think it's optimistic to think that the aisles are going to be full.
Do you want to talk about your tools first and then BO, or how do you want to do it?
I think we should save
afterwards.
I think we should save that for the last.
What?
Talking about back orifice and whatnot.
I think that we got to keep the crowd there.
Yeah, no, the thing is, the way I'm looking at it is that it's basically, this is the Salvation Army. We got a bunch of drunks and crackheads out there who come for the free meal, but they got to sit through the sermon. They came first. Well, the thing is, Tweety Fish said he wanted to do a little rap first, but
Yeah, T-Fish first.
And I got something myself along the
tools
same
after, I
lines.
guess.
Somebody writing this down? That wasn't.
Aren't you recording all that?
You were secretary.
Well, I quit.
So we do the intro cheerleading, Tweety Fish does his thing. Then we do the BO and the tools. And then we have our crazy outro, which is we holler sometimes it's the right time. I don't know.
Well, what about questions? Are we ever going to take questions?
Probably at the very end.
Do QA at the end.
We got to put it at the end because you can't
So
let it
QA
eat up
immediately.
time in the
Do you
middle.
have any
The
questions?
thing is people are going to ask an endless stream of questions, and they'll ask them for 6 hours straight.
Do we do the outro then questions or questions then outro?
Questions.
Outro should be outro.
Okay. Questions.
lead with some style too.
Oh yeah. Because that way also, that's going to prevent everybody from rushing up and immediately start asking all these questions, and on a one-to-one basis. Because the music will basically prevent them from being able to ask.
It has to be really loud.
Exactly. Oh, it will.
What is the last thing that happens before Munch and
It's gotta be, we gotta like something good that leads you to it. If we
Yeah.
need to, can we plant somebody to like, be like, okay, we've taken all the questions we want to, and then like, be like, boom, take this question from, the plant, and that leads into this big thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it could be a heckler, it could be anything where it's like, this is over, and just like smash everything or whatever. Just something.
So do we have an audience plant then?
We can.
This is a yellow one.
Okay.
Shake it up.
Wow. How many realize did you get?
100 of yellow, 100 of blue.
Jesus.
So one of my ideas was, I guess we want to give these away at the.
Check that shit out.
That should be one of the things we throw out when we run into the room.
Do we want to have those go on ourselves? So like maybe stick them on the back of our things as we go in the black?
Maybe so.
I think we should throw those in when
If it's gonna be dark.
Throw them out to the crowd.
They're not going to have them up all the way around where like we these are.
It has directions on the back.
That would be cool.
Doesn't it have directions on the back?
We should throw them in the pool because they'll float.
We should totally throw
Yeah,
some
it's got
directions when it's dark.
But it's going to be dark though,
When it's
right?
dark and we're walking in, if we throw those lit, it would look so
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just
Because it's going to be dark, and if they have just cracked, if the light turns off, so to read the directions, then it won't.
Yeah, if we pop, you're right. If we pop
Crack,
them in
shake,
the dark,
throw. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Chris.
Chris, that's right. 'Cause I'm not-
That's amazing resolution.
I have to-
I'm on the couch doing nitrous syndrome.
So you know what we realized? Well, I realized that Mary is the only alumni in
how well those turned out
considering how
crappy those
Yeah.
are.
That's pretty hard.
I'm applying to University of California, Santa Barbara because they have a common computing resource I'm really into. And
Can we put that on the side?
Like,
I guess not.
What?
Well, I guess the University of Minnesota.
I just wanted to check out the absolutely atrocious. Oh, Kev thinks these are humbuckers. My God. Too funny. And he thinks the action's okay too. Oh well.
Good for smashing.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be great for smashing.
But did you bring your own cartridges?
Yeah.
There were some on there though, right?
Yeah, bends. They're the worst. Much heavier vinyl getting scratched.
Saw your picture on ZDNet or some shit like that.
What? When?
Relating to the keynote? Went up today, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Know that. It's good. Our keynote went great. That was fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, it was a. They had cops coming up to the front of the podium. Everybody thought I was getting busted. I thought I was getting busted too.
What were the cops doing?
They were looking for somebody. I guess somebody's like wife, got really ill or something.
Some shit.
Oh yeah.
Badges for us? Did I hear?
This is gonna be a trip. It's a serious trip.
Sleep and hygiene and all that wussy stuff. We're CC and we're disgusting. Absolutely filthy. I won $240 yesterday playing slots.
Really?
3/4.
$240. American money. Wow.
U.S. currency.
None of this funny cow money, huh?
I'm just checking.
On Collision in 1983, that one moment, I was just like, bam.
back when Coke was in the 1 liter glass bottles and the mouth of the bottle was like this blood flesh. Saturday morning, my roommate was convinced that I should have eat champagne from whatever it is to you shouldn't be all night long. And he woke me up by yelling at the top of his lungs. He opened the door to my room and yelled.
Someone kept singing.
What's that from?
It's like old talking or something.
In my dreams.
Oh, that's what it was.
Still the same. Love is strong.
Reed, get me a badge.
Okay, watch Still Dog herniate himself.
Doug's already done it several times.
That works.
Yep. Down.
Wham!
If there was someone we know with Tourette's, that all they scream is people's real names. Yeah, he's a really good friend. Got me put in prison.
Hey, that's my line. Sorry, what? Sorry, who?
Gin and toothpaste. Gin and toothpaste.
Can you switch them, Chuck?
The left speaker does not seem to be outputting properly. What was the problem?
This wire fell off.
Classic fucking amp problem.
Well, look how they soldered them on. They just like tack soldered them. They didn't even make a nice hook or anything.
Okay, that means my stuff's probably back to See, nobody would be like,
We're presuming fixed processor units. Blades the god.
There is no hope. There is no cure. There is no vaccine. There is only CDC.
Oh man. Ooh. Yes. That's it. He's in town.
Yeah. He always shows up these things.
Where did you get those stockings?
I got them from my chick.
Why? Just wondering.
And but we had to get
So you want to stay here? Comparison? Is that for comparison?
This is gonna
He's going for your gun! Look out!
Time to go right now. Right now. Cops have arrived. Time to leave.
Naked and put him in the front like everyone else. We could stake
Sorry, dude. That's it. CDC can't present.
That's it. BO2K is gone.
Okay. And make sure that no one sneaks into them as the lights go out.
We need to find a policeman.
Who's on guard to keep people out of that?
No, we're going to do too chaotic. We'll just put a flying wing of goons in front of you.
Okay.
Clearing the way.
Well, no, the problem is it's going to be dark. It's going to be completely dark there. We need to get that path.
The stage is not that great. So this shit by Veggie, be really funny for about 2 seconds.
Okay, pop your buttons.
Pop your buttons,
gentlemen. Pop your buttons.
So we're throwing these at the beginning. When are we throwing the money?
I thought any time.
Okay.
When the wind strikes you, on stage, going through.
You ready for this shit?
When are we throwing these? Yeah, I'm always ready.
Right when we walk in. Throw them underhand.
Soft, underhand, gentle lobs.
I know this is gonna be so fucked up.
This is great. People come to this? People pay money for this.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Rise above any stupidity. And if that doesn't work until
Oh wait, no, we wait a little bit. We wait a little bit.
We never did quite work out those cues, did we?
4 minutes.
When do you want to see me?
There'll be a woman coming up at the very end with a little light going around the end.
We need to get in there a little bit before that.
Wait, guys, a little bit before that.
A little bit before that.
Because that's when the lights go on. We want to be in place by the time the lights go on.
Yeah, we gotta be in place before that. A little bit before the moonshine.
it's
Veggie, let's go now.
Veggie!
Yay, stick our entrance. Let's do it.
Let's go.
We going? Go?
Go. Let's go.
Go!
It's gonna take us longer than we think.
Go!
Whoops, sorry.
up high. Raise it up high, raise it. I want to see those hands up. Just one, because I was busy. You understand? I don't need to talk about that all the time, but sometimes I like the horny cowboys. So don't let nobody tell you that's a sign of Satan. It's a sign of CDC. It's making me so happy. I see a seal. I see. I see a seal. Of DC side. Okay, we feel ourselves in one hand. You know what we do? You know what we do? What do? We hop around and we do a little shit like this. A little something like this. When I say dead, you say cow. Dead. Cow. Dead. Cow. When I say kick, you say ass. Kicks. Ass. Kicks. Ass. When I say dead, you say cow. Dead. Cow. Dead. Cow. When I say kicks, you say ass. Kicks. Ass. Kicks. Ass. It's pretty efficient. You got something to
All right. We got 19 CDC people here. You understand this is the most ever in one place, the highest concentration of CDC low energy ever. We got 10 veggie. Y'all know that? We got the future of programming, Mr. Dildog. We got official ass kicker White Knight. Official international ass kicker. Artist Love Ruffin. The Surgeon General, Mr. Count Zero. The official pimp, Mr. Tarkin Darkland. The official cyberpunk, Mr. Freakout.
Fresh out of jail.
The official Mudge, Dr. Mudge.
Tequila Willie!
We got the hardest working man in show business, Mr. Reed Fleming. Also the world's toughest movement. Next we got Night Stalker, the official
CDC
crazy old guy!
Omega, model for the movie Pie. Hiding in the back, we got the high priestess of CDC, Lady Carolyn. Behind her, we've got brand new CDC member, the exclusive, who is also our monster truck mechanic. We got the bad boy, Mr. Sadistic. Yeah. Sir! Over here, we got Sunspot, the official cop, the official counsel for the offense of CDC. The ever-elusive Drinking God, co-founder of Cult of the Dead Cow in 1984, official the man, Grandmaster Rat. Obscure images. Yeah! At least in 48 states.
Well, I think inside your mama. And she looks up at me and she says, "Oh my God, Grandmaster Rat, how can you be so large?" I say, "Baby, it's not just me, it's the CDC!"
Alright, I know y'all want your wares, but you gotta wait a little bit more. You understand we have other things to say to you. I talked to y'all last year about hacktivism. Yeah. Yes. And you know, I came out here and I said that basically we were giving every 8-year-old in the world the power to go out there and hack shit and make a difference. And that's still true, but I got a couple of new points to make. One, don't get fucking arrested. lot of you kids out there, you go out there and you're like, man, yeah, man, I'm going to hack the website for some bumfuck ISP and save Tibet. And you don't understand. You don't have the paranoia that us old school kids have. But people are getting raided, people are going down, and that's just stupid. Like, that just makes you look dumb. Don't do that.
Read him out!
Yeah, so the second point, 2 more points. One, I'm not going to tell you the webpage hacks for a political point are wrong, but pick the cause before you pick the site you're going to hack.
Just make it a little bit relevant.
If you can think of a way to use your hacking skills to make a difference, that's the fucking future. That is going to change the world. But if you use your hacking skills to fucking diss your internet friends on some site, it's not going to change a damn thing. So think about it. You guys have skills. Figure out how you can use those skills to make shit happen, because it can make shit happen. You can do it.
Use a spell checker.
And use a fucking spell checker. Someone from the old, some rat ASCII art or something. You have some style about it. ASCII art. Yes. That's also the future. Mr. Death Festival, you got anything, guy?
Those of you that are worried about the future of your Windows network security, don't worry. Don't worry.
No, we got it covered.
Because everything's going to be BO2K.
The man with the plan, the skills, the energy, the badass, Mr. Dildog, and back Orifice 2000.
All right, boys and girls, I've got a treat for you. Last time around, last year at this time exactly, or so, give or take a week or two, we released a relatively powerful remote administration utility for Windows 95 machines. We're sorry that we left a whole other side of the world out. There's the whole Windows NT people that need stuff too. I'm not even talking about breaking into stuff and messing stuff up. It turned out that, all your home users use Windows 95. And because of that, Back Orifice became a very popular platform for remote administration at home. We decided to put together a system that you can trust. Something that keeps your data secure, in transit. We'd like to see this develop into the world's most cohesive, extensible, and powerful remote administration system on the planet. We've decided to go with an open source architecture. Currently, BO2K uses XOR encryption. But it also supports triple DES. Now, triple DES is restricted by the United States export rules. So, guys out there,
God bless America!
I'm very sorry that Bulgarians will not be able to use the software. We're just going to have to settle for something else. We have an authentication system, which is extensible to a plugin interface, and as well as the encryption. So you can go ahead and write new encryption, plug it in anywhere you want. You can also write new authentication, plug it in wherever you want. You can have multi-user logins. You can have privileged logins. You can have all root logins. You can have whatever you want. You can have anti-authenticated logins. It takes about 45 minutes and a few cups of coffee to put out a plugin that does all these things. All connections to the BO2K server can be encrypted. Everything. File transfers that you do, conversations you might have through a chat interface, anything. All the command requests, it's all passed through the authentication system. It comes with a large set of native commands based on the functionality of the original Back Orifice. Though BO2K is almost a complete rewrite from the ground up in order to make it smaller, faster, etc.
A lot of your favorite functionality has been included, including all the things you may see here on the list. Keystroke logging for various things. The plugin SDK is just a small subset of the BO2K source code that we've developed. You don't actually have to download all the source or understand how it works. The plugin SDK is completely in and of itself enough what you need to write all the plugins to extend any part of the system, add commands to the server, add windows to the client, add authentication systems, network communications protocols, authentication, whatever. You know, every single piece of the system is extensible. You can have plugins that take things out, put things in. BO2K is GPL. It's actually a real GPL. CDC will be distributing the primary, called the dead cow distribution of the software. We expect to see others crop up with different focuses. Ours is focused on primarily legitimate aspects of network remote administration, and being a generally useful system. You know, people are going to take the source code, strip everything out, and put in their own commands that do what they want it to do. But such is the nature of the beast. A lot of those other tools out there, SMS, a few others, they have modes that they can be installed surreptitiously and run without the user noticing. It sounds kind of fishy, doesn't it?
Who's legit?
Who's legit? I mean, I was looking on a web page earlier on Microsoft site detailing an SMS. I was just trying to get some ideas, and they've got a thing on there that says, due to a wide range of customer demand, we have, put in a functionality to have the software installed without any user prompting over a network, and it looks invisible to the naked eye. That's not their exact words, but I think it can be seen that you were all floating around a little while. You should check it out and read up on it. We're not the only people doing this. Don't think we're special. We also have some stuff being developed by Loft Heavy Industries. In the package which we're calling the BO2K Professional Plugin Pack, which is aimed toward productivity and making Windows networks a little bit more useful. We have something called BO2K. This is just the first item here. It actually provides a remote file browser that looks just like the Microsoft Explorer, and it lets you see and manipulate files on the other side, download them, upload them all through encrypted channels. It's like having FTP but more secure, and SCP but no other command line. It's really relatively easy. You just drag drop files, rename them, make directories, complete remote network administration over any medium without setting up any bulky VPNs. I do this all the time to push new web pages, to move files around on my systems at work, from home, and it works great. It's actually been probably one of the more useful things I think I've ever heard. You guys can't see that. I don't know what that is. I didn't make it. I fixed a number of bugs using BO2K by using the TCP/IO, tunneling through an SSH session into work, running VidStream, popping up Visual Studio, fixing the bugs, compiling it, re-downloading it, and then running it locally. It's been a lot of fun to write, and I think you guys should have a lot of fun using it. It's also something that I would honestly like to see being used as legitimately as possible. I know that the last version of BO, was just the most convenient thing for a Trojan horse. It really was. But this time around, we've got something here that you can use at work and feel good about it. You can use it on your network. It's open source, you can trust it. A lot of people said, oh, I'd like to put BO on my network and use it for an administration tool, but how can I trust it? I've heard rumors of backdoors and Trojans inside Trojans. And this time around, we don't want you to be afraid of it, we just want you to use it. So, come on! I'm done here for now. I'm going to usher in Sadistic, who's going to talk about some other little things that CDC is going to be pushing out the door in the near future. All right, so let's give a warm welcome to Sadistic. just what code. For the large part of the response last year was, all the antivirus people extracted a signature from BO, and actually somebody during my presentation asked me a question about, what's going to prevent them from doing this, and I kind of half-assed the answer. But basically, the main defense you have against BO right now is sort of listening on port 31337 for packets with the default password, which is really good protection. Other than that, they say, well, run your virus scanner, make sure your, data files are up to date, make sure you got the latest signatures. But what they don't tell you is that gives you no protection at all. It's complete bullshit. Because all it takes to do to create a effective hostile application is, well, first of all, a minimally talented programmer with a couple of hours to do it. Second of all you need to do is mask the signatures in the file, which is incredibly easy. There's commercial programs out there like there's one called Shrinker. Everybody remembers PK Lite from the DOS days. All you have to do is go to the Shrinker site, download their demo, take the original back Orifice program, compress it, run it. Your virus scanner won't pick it up. One of the things I've written this year is essentially an executable compressor. Pretty straightforward. There's like I said, commercial ones out there. Mine will be free. 50% compression. So all of a sudden your programs are half as big as they were before. But one of the unique things about it is that it uses a variable algorithm so that it never produces the same output executable twice. So there's never a symmetry. I know a lot of people, give me a lot of shit for releasing BO, and well, you're just creating problems, and blah blah blah. And I am trying to bring attention to problems that are out there. Just because, before I released BO, it's not like people weren't using Trojan horses to fuck other people over. It happens. You just don't hear about it because they're successful. There are other options. There's concepts, for protection that were, came up with 15 years ago that people tried to implement 15 years ago and decided basically that it's a good idea, but we can't afford that much CPU time right now. In 1985, running XTs. I got a Pentium 3 at home. I can afford enough CPU cycles to spin my cursor while I'm waiting for the CPU to do something. I can afford CPU cycles for security. Another approach to protection from hostile code. Now, I'm not saying this is a replacement for signature scanning. I'm not saying this application I'm writing is the end-all solution. All I'm saying is here's another approach. And the idea is, again, not a new concept, application-level security. Say, I want to run this program, and I want to watch what it's doing and be able to control what it's doing. So essentially, I just hook file access and registry access at ring 0 at the operating system level, and anytime a program, or the program that you're watching, tries to read or write to the disk or registry, it says, hey user, this program is trying to read or write from your Windows password file. Do you want to let it do that? And you can say yes, no, terminate the application, whatever. If the program tries to spawn additional programs, it monitors those programs too. Another program that I've written is essentially a system-wide monitor. All it does is monitor what every application does and log it. But essentially, rather than building friendlier and friendlier layers between the user and the operating system, I'm building tools that let the user watch what the operating system is actually doing. Now, not only by monitoring what applications are doing, the lowest common denominator user, my grandma isn't going to be able to use a system monitor. She doesn't know what a file is. She just wants to click on stuff and make it happen. But it'd be nice if the people who do know what a file is have the option to be able to watch. On my homepage, I discussed the programming issues and have some source code, and I talk about a bunch of other stuff. So please, check it out and give me some feedback and notes. At this point, I'd like to open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand and we will point to you and you can ask them.
For any of the presentations?
For any of the presentations that I've been doing here. Go ahead.
What exactly do you want us to do now?
I'd like you all to show some control.
Show some fucking control!
Control!
nothing gets to come me and my dead cow. Help, I'm a dead cow.
I've wanted to do that for so long.
Nice.